starting soon. It's a starting soon. As soon as I see the stream come on YouTube, then I know to click and open it. Open that, click on that. Now click on that and click on that. You just tell me to shut up. A little bit harsh. Well, good evening everyone. We'll start to the stream. I've removed the starting soon screen. I get very excited to start talking to you beautiful people. And then my wife tells me to shut up. It's a good start, isn't it? Welcome along. Hopefully you are well. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching back. Thank you for participating. If you are watching this back, can I ask you very early, very nicely to go down and comment below. Let me know you're watching back. Every single click, comment, etc. helps the algorithm. So, it's not only you, it's me that needs a bit of a refresher. So, we are at the start of June. I know we've lost our reserve team manager, but I do see we're not going to actually be playing in a reserve league this year, I don't think. Maybe, I hope not, because I'd prefer not to have to hire a new reserve team manager. I might actually go to responsibilities, matches for the reserve team. It's him. Lead matches, it can be... It's going to have to be my assistant manager. He's in control of that. Tactics stuff, I'm not doing any of that. Training is my under 18 manager doing that. So I think we set up. Why is that still on there? But either way, so we do have our new assistant manager signed at the end of last week's stream. A decent looking assistant manager and on a lot less money than our old one. Finance wise, we spent 545. I think I said we wanted to be about 7.5 in the end. So we do need to have a look and see who we can pick up here. See who we can sign and bring in. I've brought in a few trialists. We did quite a lot of the offers at the end of last stream. We're halfway through the SPFL, Scottish Premier League, SPL. SPFL is Scottish Premier Football League. I don't know what SPFL is. Professional. So a few more here just to bring in on trial. Like I said, I've been going through like Kilmarnock, etc, just anybody basically in St. John, anybody who'd been released by them clubs, offering them to come in on trial at the minute, so we can actually learn a little bit about some of these players, because we know nothing about so many people. And we have players coming in on trial here from Aberdeen, and we literally know nothing about them. So we need these trial sessions so we can actually understand and decide which players might come in and fill them slots which are needed. When we look at the team, we lack it. Well, we have a left back coming in. When's he coming in quickly? In Cameron Squad 14th he comes in. So we have a left back coming in. We need a new centre back because Curry's not good enough. He's a very, very much a backup player. We need a couple of centre mids because we don't have any backup centre mids at the minute. And maybe an attacking midfielder. Do we have... Is anybody else there? Yeah, we've got 2 centre mids coming in. Vitanen, who was with us on loan last season, is coming back. And also Harvey Chisholm is coming in on a free. Patrick Jarrett is coming in. So we do actually have 3 central midfielders coming in, which is nice. So, okay, we can accept that. Livingston have tried to sign our chief scout for 10k. I did see also our head physio was getting sniffed around as well, which would have been 10k as well. And I will say, if we can get rid of them and make 20k and then just go and bring in a new head physio, it's definitely something I'm happy to do. And do we have... Okay, we're still not using a scouting budget, but don't really think we need to have a scouting budget at the minute because we've got so many people in on trial. We can learn about quite a few players that way. I brought after him, but he wasn't even interested in coming in on trial with us because if we go to here, he wants 4k a week. So he can go off to Arbroath, where I'll probably sign for them for about £500. Okay. So our physio has left. So we got 10k for that though, which is very nice. Staff-wise, and we have no head physio or physio, so we do need to go and bring in a physio. Let's go medical, physio, clear, and we need a good physio if we can. On a free transfer, we want the youngest ones so they can be with us for a while. So Stuart Finn. Oh, he wants a lot of money though. Would you do that if we give you an extra year? Would you do 250? He would. Okay. We could do with 2. Okay, this is much better. Like, would he come in for that? If they come in for that, what would he... Oh, okay. Then what we are going to do is we are going to offer that. And we will then withdraw that because, well, we've brought in 2 players for a lot cheaper than just that one. Valde, welcome in, buddy. Whoop whoop. Hopefully you're well. Yeah, 10k brought in for that physio going out and bringing in 2 physios for less wage than him. Update on the wife. She's watching a home and away before anybody questions. Oh, that's a bit annoying. So the player who we brought in on trial with the idea of potentially signing has just retired. His trial was about to run out. I had a vision of signing it. He's actually quite decent though. Would he? No, he doesn't want to come. That's a bit annoying. The player I wanted has actually retired. Oh, White has joined Livingston. He was my scout, was he? Yes, we don't actually have a scout anymore either. But I think I'm going to just leave the scouting situation completely blank. Now we have lost our goalkeeper coach, so let's just fix this. I'm wondering if the key thing we need to do here is maybe sign a new manager for the B team who can be... How many coaches am I allowed for the reserve team? We are allowed just 1 manager, okay. So we need a manager for the reserve team who can be our goalkeeper coach for the first team. Not too much to ask for then. So if we go shot stopping, just someone who can do a job as our goalkeeper coach, basically. Okay, have we got someone? Yeah, Will McRae. He's not too... Oh, he's so bad though as an actual manager. No scouts, how will you find players? Paul, welcome in, buddy. Well, so far we've brought in quite a lot of trialists, Valde, with the idea of checking out... Basically, you know, you can go on transfer market in real life and stuff and look for players who've been released by clubs. You can go onto the club and see who's been released. That's basically what we've done by going through the Premier League clubs and seeing who's been released. So we're going through the first chunk of them, because you'd only have obviously 30 at once. Going through the first half of the Premier League, we've scouted all these players. We will investigate how good they look, check how much wages they want to stick around. So, for example, Brad McKay, we can see quite a bit more because he's been here a while. 6'1", 32. He was a Falkirk in the past. 10, 10, 13. 5 for pass, so he's definitely no nonsense. We've got no nonsense central defender. He's not bad. What would he want to be at the club? So he wants to be a regular starter. £150 on a 1-year deal. He's going to be a first choice. We'll remove the appearance fee. £50 clean sheet. Wants 170. Can we do 160? We can. Okay. Straight away. 1 defence position filled. I do think we need to look at bringing in a scout though, just for them general times we need him, but at the same time, only if we can get one who is very, very cheap. Okay, Cammy Kerr, he's 29. He's been at Dundee. He's been playing regularly as well. The season just gone, he played 2 games in the Scottish Premier League. Okay. He's not bad. Very lacking aggression, but he would cover both flanks as well. What would he want to be a backup on both? Oh, he wants 325 a week. Oh, let's invest. Oh, he wants to be a star player as well. I don't think that's going to happen, mate. No. Even better, you can go to the competition and look at that as well. Then you don't have to go through all the squads. That's true, but going through the squads means I can, like, say, I've done half the league. We can then go through the next half of the league. It just gives me that bit more control on it. And do you know that when you have kind of a system you always go with? Fraser Murray can play all the way along the attack midfield, strata and basic central midfield, but he only has 5 for finishing. Leadership want. How can you have such bad leadership? What would he want? 1.3. Jesus. No. Innes Cameron, 6'3" striker. He was a Queen of the South in 21-22. He's been at Kilmarnock where he scored 3 goals in 38 games. I'm going to say no on him. Harrison Sharp. Decent aerially, 6'2". Decent decisions, determination. We can't see everything about him, but it does look better than Mark Howard. The problem is, who's our backup keeper this year then at the minute? We don't actually have a second keeper, so maybe, okay, he won't be an important player. My worry there is, what do we do? I think we're going to have to walk away because we can't have him and Mark Howard battling for that first team spot. I think I would rather try to look at bringing in a person who's very happy to be a backup and on a non-contract. Breakthrough prospect. Oof, he wants £60. See, can we get you on a non-contract maybe, where we're giving you quite a high wage if you do play, because the chance you're playing is next to nothing? No. Okay. What if we say £50? No, okay. It wasn't that good. The only reason I was considering was because how low his wage was. Bruno Davidson is not that good. See, this is the issue, and there was always going to be one stream where we literally had to sit through player after player and basically try to make a decision on a lot of people. Lewis W's at Celtic is very bad. Okay, I kind of had a hope he would be amazing. Aidan Galvin, who was at Kilmarnock, is quite poor. Andrew Miller, no nonsense, is bad. It's just kind of that depressing side now where a lot of people are just very poor. Like this guy here, potential League One standard, but he's not good at the minute. He is 6'1". He is good in the air with good jump and reach. 19 years old. What would you want to come in? Breakthrough as well. We just need a goalkeeper who's very happy to sit on the bench and earn very little, basically. What if we put 400 for that? How far away are we? Oh, okay, he walked away. But just because you do something all the time doesn't mean you can't. Oh, I don't like that idea, Valde. Oof. Steve, welcome in, buddy. Hopefully you're well. You join us as we're literally having to click through player after player who we've had in on trial just to see if any of them look like they could fit in our squad. We might have to look for a loan goal. Oh, hang on. The issue we've got is we've got Mark Howard for another year, and I don't want to. I don't think we can move Mark Howard on. Not at the age of 38. No one's going to want him. And he's on quite a high wage. He's one of our highest earners. So we kind of need to bring in someone who's happy to be a backup to him. And also, see, first choice. It's not going to happen, mate. It's not going to happen. We need someone who wants to be a backup goalkeeper. Maybe a loan is going to have to be the option here. Position. Goalkeepers. Anybody on the loan list that we know about. Let's activate Scotland. There's still nobody on the loan list. Right, we'll have Scotland activated for the pre-season at least. Okay, our new physio's come in after our old one left for £10,000, which I'm very happy to have cashed in on. 10k for him and 10k for our scout has brought in, look, other. But what I don't get is, when you sell your staff, there should be a transfer expenditure for staff, for example. So we brought in 19k, but that's from transfer expenditure from the staff leaving. Bit stupid, it falls under the other. Some of these players' stats are good enough to make your eyes bleed. Be nice to my team. Beaker, I recognise him. We're Tottenham, yeah. Okay, can't run, but isn't too bad. Could be one of the two up top. Let's have a look. You want a non... No, mate. I need you as a player, not a non-staff role. Impact sub. We're a long way from reaching the deal. How about a squad player? Oh, there we go. Let's... I'll tell you what. I'll make you the... Can you kick a penalty? Let me check before I say this. Penalty taken 7. Ooh, free kick taken 3-6. Okay, we're not going to make you any of them. What's your preferred position? Striker as target forward. We can go with that. If we're playing 2 up top with him, we can go with that. Yeah, because the scout package also takes the knowledge from the general staff within your club. So it will activate some people based on the staff I have. Like my assistant manager, for example. The long-term aims are to gain promotion. How are we looking? Oh, I convinced him. 1.7k a week. Walk away. Kieran Wright. Right. He's been a Rangers B team. He's 6'6". That's convinced me. Right, here we go. You want 375? That's a bit much. He's 300. Let's. Oh, a star player. No. We have a 38-year-old Mark Howard. We don't need another goalie. I like what I see here. Aaron Leal. He's again through Rangers Academy. Acceleration and pace of 15. Good dribbling, good passing, good technique. Lacks the work rate I like, but maybe as a winger I can always accept and allow that. He's willing to drop to about 140 a week as well. This could be an option as a attacking player here. Regular starter. Because also that does then give the possibility that we do end up mixing up the formation. If we end up bringing in some wide people, why not? I mean, this guy can play in the attack midfield strata as well. Could go back to 2 attack midfielders then as well, which we currently only have 1. Appearance fee will remove. I'm going to drop that to 150. We'll go sell on. I'll give you 50% if we sell you, because I'm not going to lie, mate. I don't think anyone's going to want to buy you, but we can dream. And a relegation release of nothing. And again, a non-promotion release, because I just don't think people want to buy these people. And bring them in for 150 is peanuts. Absolute peanuts. Valde, are you listening to what you are saying now? You are suggesting, you are recommending that we... I'm getting something in my throat trying to say it. that we offer Howard out. I mean, are you ashamed of yourself for this kind of suggestion? This guy is a legend of the club. But yeah, we could potentially look at doing it. I mean, gets 500 off our wage bill as well, doesn't it? Greg Allen, no. Kath Hopwood comes in as well as a physio on £50 a week. So that's 2 physios coming. That should fix us with that. If we go to also look at bringing in a scout then. Bring in the... Oh, okay, we're on 8. I wondered why we had so many people there. 29-year-old Ashley. Oh, he's actually not bad. You want £80? Can we do 65 if we give you an extra year? Can we do 70? Yes, okay. Right, that scout coming in 70 will be our only scout. Yeah, Valdez saying offer him out. Just ask him, do you want to fight after school, mate? I'll take you on. Do you know who I am? Is basically where this is going. Oh, I just feel like we might be nasty here. The thing is, his reflexes is now 6 and it's getting worse, to be fair. This is just cruel. I'm just saying. I don't want to... There should be an option of transfer list, but not list as surplus to requirements. Sorry, offer out, but not list as surplus requirements on that screen. You used to be able to do it on that screen. Offers made for Kelly. Inverness are coming in for Cammy Kerr. Right, so all them trialists have ended. Follow up on our interest in this one. We'll leave it for now. He's still on our shortlist. So we'll go back to the Premiership. What are you sighing at?
Your volume's getting louder and louder.
She's livid. My volume's getting louder and louder.
Your daughter is twisting and turning.
Well, feel free to go to bed. I don't sulk.
We can still hear you.
Here we go. Callum Elliott. I think again what we'll do... Oh no, we've offered them because that's Jonathan Obika. Okay, so... And we've done Rangers. Have we done... Yeah. You go on... She tells me I'm the one making noise. That's true. We ain't no Carlos Edwards. That's a fact. Alex Samuel. Yes, you are. I tell you what, let's offer them all in. St. Johnson. Let's just do what we've been doing. It's the quickest way to get the top flight done and get them all in. We've done Aberdeen, so we're back to the start again. The only issue I've found is every single loan you go in for, they want you to pay all of the wages, and I just think it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous to be expecting clubs at this level to cover the wages. The whole point of having these top flight clubs is to help us buy, so we're not paying the wages. Queen of the South, the board have actually accepted something I said. They are going to look for a parent club. Oh my god, give us a good one. Although you get a parent club and then they still expect you to pay the wages. So basically, you can't win. Okay. So a lot of trial is coming in there. So again, will let us learn a little bit about them, and then we can go in and see who we want to keep, who we want to let go. Because at the minute, quite a few of them we don't know anything about. The wife, she tells me I talk too loud and she makes so much noise. It's just... Oh dear. Okay, so Brad McKay's come in. That's a nice signing. This Kieran Wright, he was a 6'6" one, wasn't he? Reflex is 15. It is slightly better than Mark Howard, I've got to say. Handling one-on-ones isn't as good though, and he can't pass. So, you know, we can't think he's that good. Let's see what he wants though. Would you come in at 250? We don't do appearance fees, as we know. Lock that in. I'm not giving an appearance fee when you are going to be starting. Sorry, we don't do agent fees. Put that up at 2k. Clean sheet bonus 150, which will put him up to 400 if we have a good game. We will do the sell on fee percentage because again, I don't. If they do move on, they move on for next to nothing at that point. So it's not the end of the world. Relegation release, and think we might go with if we win the league. Winning the league, we will give you 450. Okay, 500. Okay, £500. 3-year deal. That might convince him. Where are we at? Clean sheet. He wants 210. Let's go 200. Team of the year. Let's go 950. I'm not giving a yearly wage rise. That's not happening, mate. And we're not giving a wage after so many games. I'll tell you what we'll do. Non-promotion release of 5k. Put that up to 3. How are we looking? Yes. Okay. That's a solid keeper coming in then. Gotta be happy with that. We've got to be happy with that. Ashley Smith-Brown's coming in as our scout. On £70 a week. You better earn that money. Recommend me some signings, my man. Okay. So how are we looking? Does anybody want Mark Howard? No. Not yet. I think when it comes back we can see if maybe an intermediary will help us, but I doubt it. But it is nice if we can maybe get that much money off our wage bill. That is a fact. Will Andre Wisdom come in? How much would he want? Oof, 700. No. You might have played for Liverpool, but no. We're not interested in him. Let's remove Andre Wisdom from our shortlist. Hamilton has snapped up Daniel O'Reilly, so let's remove him from our shortlist. Okay, transfer window's open, so we are going to bring in some of our signings. I can't remember how good or how bad the left back was. I'm in February, my side, but still can't offer longer contracts than the season out. Yeah, at that low level, I've seen that. It's very frustrating. Right, let's have a look, shall we? So Miko Vitanen comes in. What a signing. After being on loan last season. Cameron Scott, who goes straight into our youth team. No, mate. We need you in the first team. He's not bad, actually. £150 a week. That's not bad signing at all. Gotta say, I'm quite impressed with that signing. Patrick Jarrett comes in. Why is there nothing? Oh my, jump reach of 4. He's 5'10". Come on, mate. Then Harvey Chisholm comes in as well, who he's decent. Definitely better than I expected when we first looked at putting in offers. Try the all forward trial trick might work out for the team. Yeah, we're definitely going to be looking at that, Declan, as we look at finding some of them more experienced players, etc. But we saw, because we saw like in the middle of the summer, at the minute we can just throwing out that fishing net and seeing almost who bites at this point. But let me just fix a couple of people here. So where's the left back? So that's him. We've got Patrick Jarrett. I think is going to end up being there, but I wonder if we should. No, it was this one. So there with Riley, Jarrett, Fletcher, Regan and Leon, Houston, Scott, Gilchrist, McKay. Oh no. Brad McKay and Paul McKay. What can we call them? Answers in the comments. Brad McKay and Paul McKay. Okay, nobody wants Mark Howard. Can we find an intermediary? No. Ask the agent. What can I do? We're looking to sell. I don't know if any clubs will consider a deal at the minute. Let's offer him out again. just got to keep trying. I do think a club might come in before the end of the window for him. Okay, let's see who we've been suggested. Michael McKenna, who was at Arbroath last season. Central mid, stroke attacker mid, stroke striker. 34 years old. Let's offer a trial to him. Or Callum. Oh, he was very bad. Got another goalkeeper here. If we go age-wise here, of these players here, we've got Davidson, who's a left wing-back at Celtic. No, Hannah was awful. Where did he play? He was at Kirkcaldy, Wraith Rovers, and then Elgin. He's so bad. Like, how are these players getting recommended? Valdez, still can't believe we got 1.5 million. Well, I mean, considering you're getting 1.5 million for them, and I'm scraping the barrel and getting excited at 10k. Call them the Proclaimers. But they call Paul McKay. Is he awake? No, in and out. Robbie Thompson. I'm sure I've heard of him. Spartans, yeah, I have. He's okay, but he's okay, but he's just not quite good enough for what we need if we want to improve. Matty Wright, who's currently on trial with us, he looks okay with his good work rate, teamwork, good determination, good stamina. 5'7", likes big matches as well. Was at Ross County. Could play on the wing as well if we did look at playing more of a wide game. Let's have a quick look. Will become a regular star when Stephen Fletcher leaves. I mean, sure, if you believe that's potentially going to happen, who are we to stand in your way? 250 appearance fee, 120. That 120 might make him run away, but let's just have a look. Tell you what, let me add that in. Let me add that and that before we suggest this, because I think there is a slight chance this might piss him off. I'm saying this now, brace yourself. Oh, he actually took it. We needed a backup in the attacking third. This guy works hard, likes big matches, and he's coming in on £120 a week. Let me investigate him again. He's such a hard worker. He's got good pace acceleration. He can finish with okay composure. He got 10 and 34 for Brecon 2 years ago. Did he play it all last season? 3 games in the Scottish Premier League, Premiership. I mean, I think we might have got a little gem there. He's not a world beater, but he's coming in on a very low wage. Just feel like we're getting suggested some decent players here. Is this my new scout who suggested some of these? Who else are we seeing? Rox Oyo. Oh yeah, Rox. I hope this guy's good. His name's amazing. No, no. That's disappointing when you have a name like that. Yvelin Nozile. Again, has no work rate at all. Luke Donnelly. He has decent. Oh, determination of 3. We've just got rid of our 1 determination guy. Let's not go backwards. But let me just remove them so the next ones we know are new. Okay, so he's coming in on trial. Let's see how that goes. What's being said? Well, all the other players I got to sell, I didn't get much for, but I'm still happy. Yeah, I mean, the screenshots I saw on Discord just before I came live about you were picking people up and selling for 40k and stuff. I mean, money's money, isn't it? I'd happily sell some of my players for 40k right now. No question about it. Scottish Premiership has dropped 1 place to 10th in the latest competition rankings. That's a bit frustrating. I mean, there was also no mention of where we were in the European rankings. Bit harsh. Considering if we should keep this one going or cancel it. No appearance fee or anything. But 7 work rate, teamwork's 12, determination's 14. He lacks his strength or athleticism, but he's got good speed and acceleration. He couldn't play at wing back, so we would have to play a winger tactic or attack and medical player. Long shots of 6. Ooh, I don't know, I'm going to delay it for a week. Just let me have a bit of a ponder on that one. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure on him at the minute. We don't have our fixtures for the new season yet. It would be nice if we can get that through so we actually know where we stand there. And we also need to remember that from the 1st of July we've also got all the players released from Premier League, etc. So maybe a couple of gems pop up in there. You look, you've still got a good squad of amateur players. The problem is foreign players willing to accept the low wage. Yeah, that's the issue you got now, is trying to find players to bring in to add to that squad. Northern Irish international Sam McClelland, St Johnstone and Barrow, came through at Coleraine and went to Chelsea. Okay, what would you want to come in as our third choice centre back? Oh no, 1K, not gonna happen, mate. Keep moving on. Move on, get off my shortlist. Ali Crawford, back on the list again. We tried to sign him last year, wasn't interested. This season, wants 250. We could maybe negotiate this as a backup player. Squad? Nope. Squad's the only option you're going to get, mate. Take it or leave it. Okay, then we walk away. Not messing around when a 33-year-old wants to argue with me. Right, Callum Booth, left back, complete left back. He's also okay on the right foot. He's 34. Could he be our option as a cover on both sides? He's willing to drop his wage as well. Let's see if we can get his wage down even more in contract negotiation. Oh no, he wants to be an important player. It's not going to happen, mate. It's not going to happen. Nope, you're not that good. Craig Hepburn, nope, you were crap. Bailey Pert, nope, sorry mate. Liam Parker, nope. Connell Ewan. I mean, sometimes I wonder, what do you guys look for when you glance at a screen? So when I glance central defender, I'm looking at the 3, heading, marking, tackling. Then I'm looking at this top corner first for decision, concentration, composure, bravery, etc. Then also his strength, his jump and reach and balance. Attacking wise, I'm checking if he can finish dribble, first touch, his concentration, composure, decisions, his pace, acceleration, etc. Andrew McLeod, nope. There's some crap we've had on trial here, by the way. These are players released by Premier League clubs as well. They are absolutely trash. Adama Sidibe, no, not the world's greatest. Falkirk have picked up Shea Kelly. Was he on our... Yeah, shortlist. We'll remove him. Kieran Wright has gone to Kilmarnock. Oh dear. But is he gone in as a first choice, or can we get him in on loan? No, we can't. I wonder if... Do these have like someone we can just bring in as our backup for the season on loan? Will exceed the maximum clubs he's played for in a season. Okay, that I understand. Hibbs, no. Hamilton, no, he's not listed. Wait, they have a goalkeeper who's 5'6". It's just gonna put you in a disadvantage, isn't it, when your keeper can't reach the crossbar? I mean, that's roughly my height, and I can't reach the crossbar. What's he on? A 6'25"? No, we're not paying that. St Mirren, St Johnstone, Ross County, Rangers B team. What's he on? 7K. I mean, you can't loan people from Rangers B team. They're just so expensive. The players I have are still amazing. The problem is just not being able to keep hold of them. Yeah. And Frodo the goalkeeper. I think we're going to have to first playing time. Mark Howard is labelled as an emergency backup. Okay. We'll keep him, but leave him transfer listed. And if someone does come in, oh, hello. Livingston want our guy who came through the intake, this Danny Martin. Do they have a goalkeeper we could ask to trade? Do they have a goalkeeper here? He's crap. Do they have how many goalkeepers in the first team do they have? They have 3. Oh, they're all bad. Oh dear. So he wants to leave. He's on such a... Okay, we can't do that then. My hope was we could negotiate maybe give me him. Okay. Tell you what, we'll take a K plus... No, do you know what? We'll take 2.5k plus that. 2.5k, that's half of our week's wages at this point. It's a lot of money. Nope. I should have put non-negotiable. They come back with such a stupid offer. Do you know, let's remove the 30% because that might put them off offering the 2.5. And he's not going to sell for anything. He's not that good. Queen of the South. Okay, trials have ended. There we go. 2.5k. Goodbye. Good. Jesus, he was not that good. Right, Championship. Who got released by these clubs then? Anyone we can pick up from here? Seeing as nobody was willing to come to us from Premier League clubs. Queen's Park, Raith Rovers. Again, just literally cover the whole options. Is he still on trial? He is. Has another week. He's 6'5". I just think he could offer a lot as an option. We need to find... There we are. Ask his agent. He just wants such a high wage. His wage is not even knocking on the door of what we can afford. Squeaky, welcome in, buddy. The plan for the save is to make Queen of the South financially sustainable. So in the first season we lost 54,000, but I have no idea how. Like expenditure wise, you can see last season we were shipping on players' wages, match expense, etc. Income wise, the only reason we broke even or made money is investments, gate receipts, etc. We were struggling. So we're trying to rebuild the squad for the second season. We've just gone from professional to semi-professional, so the club's gone backwards in that form. But it is helping us massively cut the wage bill. And we need to now, as a semi-professional club, win promotion and survive in the championship before turning professional again. We need to go up because there's more of a audience wanting to watch the championship, so we'll get more fans in, because we have really struggled to get a percentage through the gate at our home games as well, which hasn't helped in terms of building the finances. At the minute, we are literally bringing anyone who can kick a football in on trial just to see who we can maybe look at signing and who we can use to make this squad just a little bit stronger. Because at the minute, we're not the deepest squad. Maddie Wright has decided to go to Falkirk instead of us, and that's a example we've got at the minute is players are choosing other teams, but we can't overspend. We just can't do it. I like the look of this guy. He's 34, but he's got decent tackling, good passing. He can also take penalties and free kicks, so he could be a set piece taker for us. Good natural fitness, good stamina. Lacks intelligence, strength. He's got a competitive streak, and he's not developing at the minute. I mean, he is 34, mate. Recent development was not really what I was stressed about. He has good work rate, consistent, good balance, and he's a team player. That's what I like to hear. Now, after all of that, we'll realise we can't afford him. So, important player. Oh, he wants... do you know what? Can we come up with a negotiation here? of a 180 plus 180 maybe. So on the weeks we're not using you too much, we're not going to bankrupt ourselves. Give you a big sell-on fee. Give you a 1 year extension after 15 games. We'll also give you a K. Oh, he actually took it. He actually took it. Okay. Not the best that we've got to pay 180 and 180, but it will save us money in the times we don't have any games. I'm genuinely impressed with some of the deals we put together here. I am a bit concerned. I think we're still very weak defensively, numbers-wise. Also, goalkeeper-wise, we still are lacking a backup goalkeeper. We need to maybe look at seeing if we can bring in somebody who can... somebody who can be a goalkeeper, maybe? Loansters, Hugo, Celtic, Cole Crawford. He doesn't look good, handling 1 to 8. But he's on a very low wage. We literally just need someone to be on the bench. That's all I ask. Backup. Okay, they don't actually want us to pay any wages as well. Would you accept cup goalkeeper? I'm happy to use him in the cups. Well, some of the cups. Not the cups I care about, which is all of them. I think I'm going to cancel this one. We've got a bit of depth in our attacking midfield now. I'm just trying to think we're going to actually have to have a look here. Kilmarnock have made an approach to sign Hislop, who came through the academy as well. We're just going to lose most of them players, aren't we? But at the same time, we can't really afford them at the minute. Lee Ashcroft. Why is he on our shortlist but we're not bidding on him? Came through Dundee. He could have depth in defence. Or did he? Yeah. He wanted a high wage. Okay, let's go to... Oh. Are you running? Can you put my phone on charge when you come back? Forgot to charge my phone. Professionals. Let me filter. Remove try lists so we can see what we've got. So we need a goalkeeper. We don't have any in our youth team. We have one, but he's as shit as everybody else really. Central defence wise, we have Lewis Curry as a backup again going into this season. He was our backup last season as well. We do have the 4-4-2 in them games where maybe one of our defenders is out. So we could go in with the defence we've got, with the numbers we've got, but I'm a little bit concerned if we go in with such low numbers. 3, sub number 5, sub number 6. See, this is also the issue, is we're struggling to fill our bench. Because when you look at our first team squad, it's actually quite decent. Howard in goal, McKay and Gilchrist are quite decent players for this level. Houston at right back is good. Scott at left back is solid. Leon and Regan are very good centre mids. Steve Fletcher in attacking mid with Paul Jarrett and Riley up top. Then on the bench we have Gary Oliver and McGuffey. We have the Baguette. We have Burns, Chisholm, Ross, Vitanen. I think could probably come in here as well and be solid as a rock in terms of one of the options. Curry. So we need a backup goalkeeper, a backup central defender, and we're getting there. We are getting there. What are the options in central defence here? Dunfermline have someone on Lister for loan. Sterling, Livingston and Falkirk also. So let's have a look. This 6 foot, he's not very good at marking the head, but he is good on the ball. Was that him? Yeah, that was him. We can't see much about him, but he's on £100 a week. So again, if they let him come in as a squad player, it's worth it. Actually, they don't want us to pay any of his wages as well. Let's offer that. If they accept it, we've got a fourth choice centre back on a free, which you can't complain. Yeah, there is some plans. There's some things in the works for next season, for next year. Sorry, here in Norway, there's some things in the works, which would be nice. It would mean entering the vanilla game of FM as well, which is always nice. But we'll see how it goes. I can't get too excited yet because you never know what's going to happen, do you, at the minute? So, attacking midwise, Alfie Stewart again. I'm sure we looked at him last season, but we couldn't afford him. He could add a bit of depth. 2020. Tell you what, we'll go 40-40 since we've dropped to squad player. If they accept that, that's 3 loans coming in. That could almost put us in a position of being ready to go. Welcome back. There's nothing to talk about. I love how simple that talk is. They really actually need to adjust these settings on Football Manager for that talk. You shouldn't be able to welcome people back for pre-season and go, nothing to talk about, but welcome back. I just think that's a bit strange. Dorrans. Is that great? Graham Dorrans has gone to Arbroath on a free. Oh man, I'd have had him. We need to go back in here. International caps. Contract expired. Scottish. Is there any Scottish people on a free who we can maybe look at bringing in? Let's offer them all a trial. Come on. One of them must be interested. One of you. Musa is still there without a club. Maybe we can bring him in on trial just as the season's about kicking. It's an option. It is an option. Kalu, Demotte, Steve Borg, Galloway. That's the one who played for Everton, isn't it? Yeah, Everton. He would be actually a good player to offer a trial to. Imagine him in our back 3. He would actually be really solid. He's left Plymouth. I don't think we can probably afford him, but you never know. Kyle Lafferty, by the way, has now changed his tune in terms of wanting to actually speak with us a bit. What would you want to come in as an impact sub? 375. What if we say 140 and 500 when you play? No, none of that. I just think them type of people do grab goals as the season goes on. Let's go 150 and lock that in. So no, okay. I'm not paying an impact sub more than that. It's just not worth it. It's really not worth it. Right, Michael McKenna's come in though. I think that's a good bit of business. 34 years old. The fact he can play all the way up that middle is just fantastic, and his work rate of 19 I think just shows that if we bring him off the bench, he's going to work a shift. Do you want more playing time for him? It's not going to happen, mate. It's not going to happen. What if we do that? Send him off and to pay some of his wages. It might keep them happy. Okay, here we go. Looks like the season is going to restart. So, ranking wise, we've not really moved. So, we're still in this position roughly. Griffiths rejected us. Alfie Stewart loan has been accepted. Oh, that could be a nice little loan signing. McKay rejects us. Hannon rejects us. Galloway, though, is coming in on trial. Forrest rejects. McKay rejects. Stevenson rejects. Shiny Marshall. You think they'd be happy to come for a trial almost just to get football, get some games under the legs, but no interest. Okay, the season must reset, I think, tomorrow then. Let's have a look, shall we? League One review. Biggest overachievers was Stenhouse Muir. Biggest underachievers was Alloa. Top goal scorer was Andrew Dallas. Top assists, Ewan Henderson. Highest average rating was Kieran Offord. So, okay, League One signing of the season was Mark Howard. And you guys telling me to sell him. Unbelievable. Here we go. Come on. Jump forward. Oh, my whole neck just cracked. Oh. Curry is coming to the end of his youth contract. Oh no, he needs a contract to stay at the club. What can we... Okay, he doesn't want much. Can we do that? Would you be happy at £30 a week? 35, don't be greedy, mate. 30, there we go. Okay, we expected to reach the playoffs, third round of the Scottish Cup, and be competitive in the Premier Sports Cup. We can do that. We can do that, definitely. Okay. Just interested to actually see it come up. It feels like it's been a long month. There's a lot of numbers to look at. It's not going to be the longest stream, and not them long ones we normally do, just because staring at this many figures, it's mind-numbing after a while. But you needed to see the bulk of our signings, basically, in one stream. Okay, here we go. Opening day is Stirling Albion away. Final day is Alloa Athletic at home. So, Anak have offered us a friendly on the 5th of July. Yeah, we can accept that. Do we want to join the under-18s? Do we want to join the under-18 league? Let me have a look how many players we got. Yeah, we can do. We can do. Not that bothered about it at the minute, which is crazy for me. I love having my... they've accepted because we're offering to pay some wages. So he's going to cost us £65 a week. But we are going to have a backup goalkeeper who's here as a backup. So... oh. They have found someone. They are recommending us Aberdeen. We need to remember these players. These are the players they're saying we could look at bringing in. James Taylor on loan. Do you know what? Let's just recommend them. And then we can have a sniff around some of these players as soon as we now have a parent club. Okay. Longridge trial is ending. Andrew McNeil, his trial is also ending. No, like these goalkeepers are okay, but they're not world beaters. Aidan Quinn. Why did he not sign for us in the end? I think it was his because we negotiated when we were still a professional club, wasn't it? That was the issue. But now we're not a professional club anymore. We can almost try to get this deal over the line with a bit of a better contract. No. We've got the guy from Falker coming in as a backup. We've got 3 centre-backs. We need to stop looking at wasting money on centre-backs. We don't need to waste any money now. If anything, we can look at moving a couple on. So, oh, Gilchrist is actually wanted by Livingston. He's valued 10 to 16. I'm not selling him for that. Okay. Just trying to piece together our squad in my head about what we could still improve. We've got a couple of people we can look at bringing them from Aberdeen now. So let's go to our parent club affiliates, Aberdeen. Reserve team. Okay, so we've gone in for Alfie Stewart. We could do with someone who can play left and right wing back. This guy can do that. That was actually a guy we tried to sign last season. They don't want any wages, which is nice. It would be a squad player. Who else can we look at convince them to let us have? Like, can we have him? Because then I'll cancel the other one from Celtic. No, we can't have him. Okay. It was worth trying though, wasn't it? Evan Tower. Brendan Hamilton. Got a central midfielder here from Finley Marshall. been to Aberdeen, went to Edinburgh, but now he's back in Aberdeen again. Like, is this type player available to us? No. So how do I know who's available? Because Davison isn't listed for loan yet, you let us have him. Like, can we get in this guy as our backup striker then? No, because he's already played for too many clubs. Johnny Hayes' contract is running out, but okay. I just wish continuously you had a list of players who you can sign from these clubs, so you don't have to spend time asking, getting rejected, asking the next one, getting rejected, and just spending a long time going through all that type of stuff. Like, this guy looks quite decent from what we can see. Can we bring him in? We just need a backup. No, you're not letting him go out. Tell me who I can sign. Like, this guy's listed. When does that reset? Because he was at Queen's Park last season, but this year he's not been at a club, so maybe from the 1st of July we can actually sign him. I'm not sure. Let's schedule, sorry, competition this. Okay, then here we go. Airdries, Dumbarton, Premiership Livingston, and Premiership Queen's Park went up. So we have 2 Premiership clubs in this Premier Sports Cup. We've got a League 2 side and a League 1 side who've just come down from the Championship. Yeah, when the new season takes over. But the new season has ticked over. That's what's confusing. But I think maybe give it a couple of days, maybe, and then we'll go back in and see if we can do it then. Okay, this centre-back from Falkirk. We can't say everything about him, but he's costing us absolutely nothing. Oh, they are angry. He's not that bad. Like, he's not the worst. He's not the best. Not even close. But he's not the worst. Alfie Stewart from Aberdeen coming in. But, like, where's that centre-back gone? Hello? Did you drop it? No, you are in the squad. Come on, Paul. I just forgot that I'd removed all the trialists and loanies. So you can go straight on our bench. He's not the worst defender, and like I say, he's definitely for free quite good. Alfie Stewart, how do you look? See, he looks decent as well. Poor concentration, poor jump reach, but as a League 1 player there, good League 1 player, so they agree as well. And I think coming in, costing us absolutely nothing, we can't complain at that. And these players coming in for free mean we can look at moving on these players. So he wants to leave. He's on £400 a week. We are in the middle of trying to bring in Davidson from Aberdeen on a free. If Aberdeen have a central defender who is first team quality, maybe we can move on Gilchrist. And if he comes in on a free as well, we save an absolute fortune. So back to Aberdeen. See, also there should be an option here. So I go to reserve team, okay. There should be an option to say, who can I get on loan? So if I click loans, there should be an option to say, okay, who are you willing to give me on loan? But there isn't, and I just think sometimes that's a very poorly designed system that doesn't allow us just to ask that. Like all the youth players here, we've got James Taylor here. Like, can we have him on loan? Like, tell me. Don't just leave us hanging on wondering who we can go in for and who we can't. It's frustrating more than anything. Like, they've got, what, 3 central defenders here. One of them's listed for loan now, this guy. 6 to 10, 10 to 14, 11 to 15. Good pace, by the way. 6'4" as well. Like, if we can get him on loan, we don't need to have any stress about... No. Yeah, exceeds the maximum. Let's go to the 1st of July, see if that changes. If it doesn't, I don't really understand why. How have Queen's Park got to the Premier League? Season 1 as well, Paul. It's crazy, isn't it? I mean, fair play to them. Sometimes just go hold your hands up, say fair play. Henderson and Todorov's loans are running out. But like I say, we'll get to the 1st of July and check. Hugh Henderson. He's still very good, isn't he? He's only 25 as well. That blows my mind. What's the agent say he wants? 550 to 650. It's not going to happen, mate. It's not going to happen. Thanks for coming. See you later. Okay, Ross. Danny Martin has gone to Ross County for 2.5k. I mean, I know you think 2.5k is not much money. It's half a week's wages for my whole squad. Okay, this guy is coming in £65 a week. It's not much, and it is going to just completely... It's going to just help us because we didn't have a single backup goalkeeper. Now we do. He's not a world beater at all. In fact, he's very, very bad. But he's a player who is willing to stand between the goalposts and stop the ball going in the back of the net. Try to stop the ball going in the back of the net. What more can we ask? What more can we ask? Some players getting recommended here, but I'm going to clear it because I think if I go to scouting, save the 1.5k for next month, because I honestly think the last additions I want to make to this squad we can probably pick in from Aberdeen. The fact we now have a parent club means we can get them last couple of players in without spending any money on wages. And currently we are spending 6.5k. I can't remember on the last video, but I think we were spending about 8.5 or 9. Just need 100 more of those to cover the seasons. Hey, okay, bit by bit does help. I like to say, if we've just saved 1.5 to 2k on our wages a week compared to last season as well, and hopefully our costs for running the club are a lot less, we could be in a good position now financially. What does he want? Oh, he doesn't actually want too much, Brandon Galloway. You want to be an important player? I can accept that. Would you take 220? Like, how can we negotiate 220? Talk to me. Like, are we? No, we're not even close. Okay. Bye bye. It was nice knowing you. We do have them ones from Aberdeen we're looking to bring in. Okay, we're in 2nd of July, so let's go to club info, affiliate, Aberdeen, reserve team. Have any more ticked? There's a couple more ticked over as loan listed now, which is nice. But so this guy again. This one was this one was a Cove Ranger. So see, now we can. So it has ticked over, but now it's ticked over after the 1st of July. Now we are not deemed as good enough for him. A little bit frustrating. Do you have anybody else that you are willing to let me have? Like this guy, we don't know anything about. Nope. Like, you think you'd be willing to loan out at least a couple of the people, right? Like, I'm not being picky. Am I? Like, just let me have somebody, please. Dear me. Just let me have them. Stop being greedy. Okay. I don't think we're in the position to go and check out what players have been released by Premier League clubs, are we? At the same time, I kind of like the idea of just having a bit of a nose. So, Premier League transfer released. Like, maybe some of these clubs have some youngsters who want to come to us. James Sweet. You kind of hope he's going to be willing to come just because we can reference the fact that he's a sweet player quite a lot. See, all of these players. Oh, he's very good. He's the type of player you would just dream that he would be willing to come, but he just laughs when you put in the offer. So a couple from Arsenal there we've done. Colin Chambers. Do you want to come and resurrect your career at Queen of the South? Same with you, Lewis Barry. Robin Olsen, first team goalkeeper. What do you want? Nothing? Happy days. Like, let's be honest, I think anyone who's willing to come up, I don't think we can actually even afford to sign. But at the same time, it's nice to just kind of put the feelers out on a couple of them. So let's just see. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the players from Arsenal were willing to come on loan to us. Sorry, on trial to us. Okay, I'm interested. What are we saying? What are we saying? Talk to me. Yeah, try to get a team report on the Aberdeens. I think it's just annoying that the team report, there should be an option. Team report. Hello? I want a team report. Right. It's just annoying. Like, why is it not letting me do the team report here? I've lost the interest and the frustration. Should check Championship too. We should do, shouldn't we? That's going to be again another 6 years worth of searching to get through all the Championship players. Wrexham in the Championship on it. Oh dear me. So released players from Wrexham. Like, do we now just go through and off all of these 1 week trial as well? Wolves are in the Championship as well. What is going on? Owen Hesketh. He's a fantastic player, isn't he? Connors Keys. Oh no, where's he gone? Oh no, he's not actually at the club. He just doesn't. Why can't I put an offer on him? How strange. I think it's going to be a lot of searching, but also I think the best time to bring in them players is when it's closing in near the end of August, because at that point a lot of these are just desperate for clubs at that point. Couple more willing to come in there. Anthony Ford, that would be a decent pickup there. He's a very decent fullback, but I do have that fear that I don't think any of these players we can actually afford to sign, because I think all of them are going to want £600, £700, £800 a week. Josh Davison's coming though. That's going to offer a backup to both wing back positions now, which is fantastic and very much needed. And again, going to cost us absolutely zero. It just would be nice if we can start pushing towards being financially sustainable this season. He's decent for this level. Need to make sure he is told to dribble less, but apart from that, he's a decent looking player. He really is a decent looking player. Okay, we're going to actually get a match in here. Make sure everybody who is a member of this club is on the bench and stuff. Everybody else can get stuff for now. I think we'll just go with this. So Howard, Gilchrist, McKay, Houston and Scott, Leon Regan, Fletcher, Jarrett and Riley. So the only additional last season is McKay, Brad, Scott and Jarrett. The rest were here last season with us. Let's pump fists. That's what friendlies are for. I don't want to be on them. I mean, I expect to win, but I don't want to be telling them that. I feel like they might get a bit upset if we start telling them we're expecting a win. Well, I've achieved a goal on my watch. My moving goal. Burned 600 calories today moving. I feel like an athlete. McKay floats it in. Riley doesn't even bother jumping, but it does come out to Scott. He whips it back in. Stephen Fletcher, back post. 1-0. Get in there. Probably going to be his last year with us for Stephen Fletcher. But maybe he goes out on a high. Maybe he scores a lot of goals, wins his promotion, and goes out carried on the shoulders of players with a trophy in his hand. Or he gets injured, never plays, and I just don't like him. It's one of the two, isn't it? Okay. And United, have almost just gone 1-1. But we've started okay. We're winning the game. Players are getting some minutes under the legs. We've gone straight out there with probably our best 11 at the minute. The only change could be that, what's his name, Alfie Stewart, who we brought in from Aberdeen. Maybe if Houston leaves us, then Davidson from Aberdeen will come in on the wing back as well. Oh my days, that was almost an absolute insane free kick from Regan there. Right, Jarrett though, forward to Gilchrist. And the keeper just collects it. Fletcher will get injured and steal a wage. There's Paul bringing his love for Fletcher straight out there. I like what I'm seeing. Come on. We'll give them 10 minutes and we'll make some wholesale changes. Right, Houston. To Regan. Back to Houston. Back post. Scott doesn't even bother jumping. Why jump, eh? Why jump? Right, Jarrett to Scott. Floats it. Fletcher's got 2. Eat your words, Paul. Eat your words. Fletcher has 2. We are going to win the Champions League this year. It's just a simple fact. Or we play in a very shit team and we've scored 2 goals. It's one of the two, isn't it? It's one of the two. I think we'll bring Oliver on in the shadow striker. Jarrett can come off for Stewart in just a basic attack in mid. Maybe McKenna can come. No, I'll tell you what, McKenna goes shadow striker. Oliver's the striker. Davidson comes on for Houston. Then I think that's probably going to... Maybe Curry can come on for Brad McKay. And yeah, that's fairly decent as Anik have just scored a goal. Good job, me. Who's just messaged now? What are you talking about?
Sent a snap of your stream and said good stream today.
Oh, Maz is in the chat. One of my friends is in the chat. Busy. He's been working. Huh? He's not in the chat. What a selfish prick.
Oh, watching.
He's watching it. Probably doesn't have the volume on anyway. Don't worry about it. Oliver's in. Oh, what a goal from Gary Oliver. Maybe cementing his spot as our first choice striker this season. Riley, I think, is 32 now. Oliver definitely is the younger option. Maybe should be the one who starts. I'm not sure. That's what pre-season's for. Make them decisions. Stewart with the corner. Back post. McKay doesn't jump. But he does recycle the play now. Goes to Chesham. To Vitanen. To oh my god, Stewart just missed. Oh my days, that was a bad miss. Cameron Stewart's really struggling fitness-wise, so let's take him off. McGuffey can come on left wing back. Right, Curry goes out wide to Davidson. To Chisholm, down the line of Davidson. With his high 4 dribbling skill, goes back to Curry. Davidson, Chisholm again. Can we put the ball in now? Yes, we can. Oh, Gary Oliver. Gary Oliver with another goal. Only if you create your own friendly tournament called Champion. It's not a bad idea. The wife left the room. We must have upset her. We could make a friendly tournament called Champions League just so we can win it. I don't mind that idea at all. In fact, I'm all for it. I'm all for that idea. That's the type of ideas that this chat comes up with. If we name a competition Champions League and just invite non-league clubs, we could be Champions League winners. McGuffey, oh my days, that was almost a comical own goal from Anik there. Blow the whistle now. We're winning 4-1. We've had 61% possession. It's been a good run out. 2 goals from Oliver has definitely made me wonder about maybe him being our first choice starter up front this season. Because Riley really did go off the ball near the end of last season. The only other option there is Fletcher goes to the striker and Oliver as the shadow striker, because he might have better legs. But then maybe I want the legs in my striker, because he's going to be the one who is running in behind and stuff as he gets a hat-trick. An assist from hard-working McKenna, a hat-trick for Oliver. Anik 1, Queen of the South 5. I mean, hell, we are the greatest team in the history of the world. It's just a fact. It is just a fact. They're going to score now, aren't they? Nope, they're not. Useless. But they have had 13 shots to our 11. That's a little bit concerning. That's a bit concerning that we've conceded so many shots in that game against a poor side as well. Not exactly a top quality side. Now let me have a look. So Gavin Riley is now 32. Gary Oliver is 29, so he's like miles younger. And did score a hat-trick against Anik, who are obviously a very high quality side who play in the Championship League table in Ireland. So basically the Champions League teams. My manager has the Continental Pro license. He's basically the world's greatest manager, basically. Of the world, maybe call it the World Cup. I don't mind the idea. I mean, we're going to have to try and squeeze it in at some point. I'm not sure where. But, like, having the World Cup would basically mean we are the world's greatest team. Sean Mackey could be a good option, but I think I'm content. We are massively how we used to. To be honest with you, Maz, I am struggling tonight. I'm very tired after my first day back at work. After 3 weeks vacation, I was back at work today for the first time. And yeah, I did have a bit of a power nap when I got home. But it's been a long day, and the amount of numbers we have to look at here is just insane. So it's very frustrating to try to focus on it. But we are closing it on the end of the stream because we're going to go through the League Cup and the start of the league campaign on Thursday night. Because like we said we were going to make this one all about the signings, and that's what we've done. Right, let's see some of these trialists that we brought in from Premier League clubs. This guy from Arsenal. I'm just curious what these players would expect. 700 to 900. So this guy here, who's not that good, what would you expect? 550. It's not too much. Henry Timmy Davis. I'm not even going to ask him. He looks crap. Now who have you just took? Oh, panicked. I thought this was... Why is he on my staff short? Why the hell is this guy on my staff short list? Alright. Well, he's gone now, guys. Try not to panic. Too much prime. No, I'm on the Scott's Bear Saft drink tonight. The Americans call the baseball thing the World Series, so why can't we call it the World Cup? I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Squeaky, I don't have any. I went into management accidentally when I first started coaching. My ability to find work now is just off my reputation for what I did in the low leagues in Norway. But like I say, I didn't plan on going into management when I first got the job at Bjerkreim, and after 5 years coaching, it's just reputation now at this point. I'm not a classroom kind of guy. I don't think I'd even succeed doing it. I am a qualified scout, but in terms of coaching, I'm not qualified, and I don't think my brain could handle sitting in a classroom for that long. I want Anthony Ford, but I don't think we can afford him. I don't think we can afford Anthony Ford. Would you take 300? And would you even negotiate it? No, we can't afford you, mate. Sorry. Sam Dalby, who was a Wrexham as well. Thing is, we don't really need a striker. Jake, no, sorry, mate. I've just said I don't need a striker. Dan Davies, wow, you're crap. There's some bloody awful players being played at that level. Gotta ditch that so you can focus on the streaming. Yeah, I can't be doing real life coaching and streaming, Maz. Not gonna happen, is it? Jack, welcome in, buddy. Can you get some FM advice? I mean, I'm trying to work out what that symbol is next to your name. Yeah, you can. Throw it in the chat, buddy. We can get in there for you before we end. Some trials have ended. Who else is on trial? Nobody. Is this going to be our final squad? Is this going to be the team which we take into the League One campaign? Our finances have dropped from, I'm sure we spent 8.5k last season. I'm sure we spend it. We now only spend 6.5k. We have budget of 16. 6, 12, 8, 24 is 240. 260. Yeah, because we're going to be spending under 300k a year now. And we were 325 last year. So we've dropped our wage massively. It's now just about us trying to become a profitable club, which is going to be interesting. How do I force a play out? I need Callum Wilson gone, but no club's interested in him. His wage is too high. I have no advice apart from the intermediary, but then also after the intermediary, you can ask the agent if there's any interest, and then if they say, yeah, this club's interested, you can ask them to come and make an offer. I've had it where when you speak to the agent, sometimes they'll come and say, oh, this club is interested in that player, but not at the price you want, and you can select an option of, well, invite them to the table to make an offer. And sometimes it does work. Sometimes. I've had to work on this save here with a player who I sold last season where nobody wanted him. I ended up saying, please come in and make an offer. And the club came in and made an offer, which was very nice and very much appreciated. But we have gone through. What do we do for our pitch this year? We've still got quite a slow midfield, and we're playing a narrow formation, so I think we stick with the small pitch. But in this pre-season, we've brought in approximately 100 trialists. We have signed, who falls on last season's list, we have signed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 transfers and 4 loan signings. And we have cut our wage bill from last season by about 2k a week. And I think we might be close. Ignoring the projection which says we're going to lose a couple 100k. I think we might be close to actually making profit each month. Might be. I am interested to see how close we can push it to profit each month. In terms of appearance fees, we still have a couple I'd like to iron out. Houston wants to leave us, so we can't do anything about that. Regan, we agreed that one because we cut his wage massively with that. this loan signing week, just ignore the unused sub fee. We've got another loan sign there, another one there. The only people, sorry, Baguette actually has an unused sub fee as well. The only people that unused sub fees are Houston, who we've never been able to get on a new contract because he wants to leave, and Baguette. So can we get you out of this unused sub fee, because I don't like it. Can we get you down to 100 a week? We'll lock that in. What's he currently on? He's currently on 160. Okay, so if we go 100 there, remove the unused sub fee, and I'll give you £100 for a goal, £100 for assist. We'll give you a sell on a 50%. We'll move it up to 2 years and give you a relegation and non-promotion release as well, and put that up to 250. Yes. Okay. So we are going to cut his wage by £60 a week, and we are going to remove the unused sub fee. He's not going to play that many games. So, but he is useful because he can play a wing back as well with his marking and tackling abilities. So I think that's a good bit of business there, just quickly cutting that down a bit. Again, we'll take another £60 off the current spending. So, what's that? It's about £2,500 a year we've just saved there, which sounds like nothing, but it's a fair amount, to be honest with you. Get one of them square pictures. Good evening, Neil and FM Barry. Hello, welcome in, buddy. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you are well. Probably not the best time to join us because this is one of the shorter streams. We're 1.5 hours, and the stream's pretty much going to end because we've gone through the whole of the summer. And on Thursday's stream, we will be starting our pre-season cup with this League Cup, where we have Queen's Park of the Premier League, the Premiership at home, Airdrie, Dumbarton, away to Airdrie, home to Dumbarton, then away to Livingston. Not expected to do anything in this competition, just be competitive. But we've built a fairly decent squad. I've got to say, I think we've done some good business. Our bench here, these three, Stewart, McKenna and Guffey, are decent. McKenna will end up moving in to the first team, maybe to replace Regan, to be honest, in that centre mid role, just with his harder work rate. In fact, let me just look at how we would look in here. Yeah, it says he's more of a ball winner or box to box. I think box to box with his work rate, I think would suit him. Let's go back to centre mid on support and then personalise him as a box to box. What was his weakness? Dribbling, crossing, marking. Strength is his weakness, yeah. He does lack on the strength, but apart from that, he's a very, very solid player. I didn't know about asking the agent, helped a few players already. That's fantastic, mate. Absolutely fantastic. But no, we're gonna end tonight's stream there. Not the longest stream. Like I say, FM Barry, thank you very much for the follow, man. Very much appreciated. But like I say, join me on Thursday night, where we will be starting this second season with this League Cup campaign and probably getting into the actual league campaign as well, I think. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. It's very much appreciated. I've been Paul, also known as the Northman, and I'll see you on Thursday as we continue